The first item on the list is selecting a chairman for the advisory board.
What's this?
As well as use the remaining
Childcare options run out. Lifetime retirement income from TIAA doesn't. Guaranteed monthly income for life.
What's my safe flight story? My car is more than four wheels. It's my after-work decompression zone. So when my windshield broke, I searched for someone who really knew my car. I found the experts at Safeway Auto Glass. With their exclusive technology, they fixed my windshield, then recalibrated the camera attached to my glass, so my safety systems still work. Who said that was a thing? Safeway has service I can trust.
Safe repair, safe replace.
Hello, I'm Mark Spitz. You might remember me as a champion swimmer. I was in the best shape of my life back then. Now, like so many of us, I'm facing a new challenge. I've been diagnosed with AFib, and that's why I use KardioMobile, the #1 FDA-cleared personal EKG.
Take an EKG anywhere, anytime. Just place your fingers on the device, wait 30 seconds, and see your results.
If I feel symptoms, KardioMobile tells me right away if my heart rhythm is normal or not. The peace of mind is priceless.
What would you expect to pay for an FDA-cleared, medical-grade EKG that can detect AFib? $1,000? $500? Guess again. Pay just $99 for the #1 doctor-recommended personal EKG.
At this stage of life, heart health is everything.
Don't wait. Order your KardioMobile today on Amazon or go to KardioMobile.com.
Do you have a life insurance policy you no longer need? Now you can sell your policy, even a term policy, for an immediate cash payment. Call Coventry Direct to learn more.
We thought we had planned carefully for our retirement.
But we quickly realized we needed a way to supplement our income.
Our friends sold their policy to help pay their medical bills. And that got me thinking. Maybe selling our policy could help with our retirement.
I'm skeptical. So I did some research and called Coventry Direct. They explained life insurance is a valuable asset that can be sold.
We learned we could sell all of our policy or keep part of it with no future payments. Who knew? We sold our policy. Now we can relax and enjoy our retirement as we had planned.
If you have $100,000 or more of life insurance, you may qualify to sell your policy. Don't cancel or let your policy lapse without finding out what it's worth. Visit CoventryDirect.com to find out if your policy qualifies. Or call 1-800-983-6200. Coventry Direct, redefining insurance.
Right on cue, here's the Vice President Mike Pence now with his address, and following him, we do believe will be the President. The religious forum is one of the main events for today, and one of the main events that kicks off the week. Tomorrow, a little earlier than this time, the President will deliver his main address there at the General Assembly, and that is something that we will be keenly interested in, especially with his language to Iran. So stay tuned for all that. In the meantime, when the President starts, we'll take you there live. Julie has more at the moment.
Okay. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi hinting at impeachment if a whistleblower complaint involving President Trump is not released to the intelligence committees. As House Intel Chairman Adam Schiff believes the time may have to come to impeach the president.
I have been very reluctant to go down the path of impeachment. But if the president is essentially withholding military aid at the same time that he is trying to browbeat a foreign leader into doing something illicit, that is providing dirt on his opponent during a presidential campaign, then that may be the only remedy that is co-equal to the evil that conduct represents.
Let's bring in Tennessee Congressman Mark Green, who is a member of the House Oversight and House Homeland Security Committees. Thank you very much for talking to us. We're tight on time. We're waiting for the president to speak. We'll go to that as soon as he does. But, you know, Democrats are once again chomping at the bit with impeachment calls. White House House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, she's hinting at it over this whistleblower complaint. And now Intel Chairman Adam Schiff, he's saying impeachment may be, quote, the only remedy. But all of this is before anyone's had a chance to actually discover the facts. The transcript nor the audio of that phone call between President Trump and the President of Ukraine has yet to be heard by any of these politicians. Are Democrats jumping the gun here?
Absolutely. I mean, listen, everywhere Joe Biden goes, his son follows and gets millions of dollars from the government. In the case of China, it's billions. The American people want to know what happened here. But the president is right to ask for an investigation. And think of this, Joe Biden admitted to pressuring, with a $1 billion loan threat, the government of Ukraine to fire an investigator who maybe was getting a little close to the $3 million payment that went to Biden's son, routed through 2 different countries. Maybe he was getting a little too close, and that's why that $1 billion bribe happened. But that's okay to the Democrat Party? I mean, their concept of right and wrong is upside down. Biden's okay pressuring a foreign government with a $1 billion loan to fire an investigator, but Trump can't ask for an investigation into this corruption?
We have got to go.
It's crazy.
I apologize for breaking in, Congressman Mark Green, but we do have to go to the United Nations where the president is speaking at a religious format here. Trump is holding a session on religious persecution. Let's listen.
And I would be the first. That's very sad in many ways. And it's great to be with you. I want to thank Vice President Pence for the outstanding job he's doing. He's been a fantastic and valuable representative of our country. Likewise, Secretary Mike Pompeo, Ambassador Kelly Craft, Secretary Ross, Secretary Mnuchin, Ambassador Sam Brownback, all for joining us today. And we have other representatives of our cabinet and the administration in the room. We've done a lot. The Johnson Amendment doesn't get spoken about enough, but I'm very proud to say that we've obliterated the Johnson Amendment within our country so that now we can listen to the people that we want to listen to, religious leaders, without recrimination against them. It's a very important thing, and I said that at the beginning, and I say it now. It's something I'm very proud of. We're also grateful that UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres could be here along with so many of his friends and my friends, world leaders. I've gotten to know a lot of them, and I would imagine you know all of them. I would imagine. If you don't, you're not doing your job. And also I want to thank my daughter Ivanka for being here. She worked so hard on all of the things that are very important to the people in this room. So thank you, Ivanka, for being here. The United States is founded on the principle that our rights do not come from government, they come from God. This immortal truth is proclaimed in our Declaration of Independence and enshrined in the First Amendment to our Constitution's Bill of Rights. Our founders understood that no right is more fundamental to a peaceful, prosperous, and virtuous society than the right to follow one's religious convictions. Regrettably, the religious freedom enjoyed by American citizens is rare in the world. Approximately 80% of the world's population live in countries where religious liberty is threatened, restricted, or even banned. And when I heard that number, I said, please go back and check it because it can't possibly be correct. And sadly, it was 80%. As we speak, Jews, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus, Sikhs, Yazidis, and many other people of faith are being jailed, sanctioned, tortured, and even murdered, often at the hands of their own government, simply for expressing their deeply held religious beliefs. So hard to believe. Today, with one clear voice, the United States of America calls upon the nations of the world to end religious persecution. To stop the crimes against people of faith, release prisoners of conscience, repeal laws restricting freedom of religion and belief, protect the vulnerable, the defenseless, and the oppressed. America stands with believers in every country who ask only for the freedom to live according to the faith that is within their own hearts. As president, protecting religious freedom is one of my highest priorities and always has been. Last year,